Hello there, my name is Manish. I'm with AdaptTech, and we bring you the webinar series, which is going to be a couple of topics focused on modernizing your business. Now, these topics will be covered in 5 to 10 minutes video so that you don't have to spend a lot of time consuming the information. And for today's topic, we have Business Anywhere. Now, Business Anywhere is very unique where we are bringing the information to modernize your business. What are the things you need? Because the technology has changed, the people are more mobile. So business need to keep up to make sure that you have productive workforce at the same time you have secured environment. So let's look into the couple of key items which modernizing the business means. So first of all, these are Microsoft solutions we are talking about, and Microsoft solutions are designed to drive your business success. And that means running the business anywhere. People are able to be productive anywhere. Safeguarding your business. Now, when people are away, you still want to be absolutely sure that the information you are sharing with people who are not within your company premises are that information is still secure. Grow efficiently. So when you're separate, uh, the people are working separately, remotely, still are they able to collaborate easily? And then connect with your customers. So that is more related to CRM, where people are able to do the business, but at the same time have a pulse on the customer and be connected. Now, this is in general our breakup of the webinar series. I would not say this is the agenda for this particular webinar, but in future, we will be first focusing on introducing how to run business anywhere. Then we bring the solutions to you and talk about exactly how things can be resolved with Microsoft solutions and how we can be helpful. Then number three is defining your path. Exactly, once you know the solutions, then what are the ways you can start implementing those solutions. So we'll discuss that as well. So let's look at a couple of the challenges, right? So these are the questions all the employers are asking. Can the employee can the employees be productive outside the office? Second is, if they are on outside office, what kind of tools and technologies they will have to make sure everything works together? What kind of devices are they working on? Tablets, mobile, mobile phones, or laptops? And then how about across different locations? So here we were talking about one person working outside office, but how about different locations working together? And most important of that is, how does the data remain safe? And that's where the modern business comes into picture, where which will allow you to do the best work wherever you are, and it is protected. So you will need the tools so that to do the best work, you will need a familiar set of ecosystem where people are familiar and not too much of learning curve. And then also you will need the tools which work together across not only the office and remote office, but across different locations. And then you need the rock solid data protection. So let's quickly look into some of the statistics. Okay, so 9 out of 10 mobile workers spend at least 20% of their work time away from their primary workplace. So you need the tools which is going to make them productive and get the work done when they are on the go. In addition, you need the tools in terms of the software tools. So first we were talking about the hardware tools like devices, tablets, PCs, or iPhone, iOS. And here we are talking about what kind of software. So OneDrive for Business, Office 365, and SharePoint. And we will be focusing more on the SharePoint. And in addition, you want to make sure that you have latest OS to make sure it works well with latest tools. In addition, it is more secure. And finally, remote access, right? So remote access to other applications, not only to your online cloud applications, but traditional application can be done using Azure Remote App or the CRM applications. So that is another thing. So let's now jump right back into the topic we are going to discuss, which is the SharePoint intranet. Discuss. One of the most important is having a set of devices which people are familiar with. Like if your organization has been on Windows, then you want to make sure that you remain on Windows using the latest gadgets like Surfaces and other Lumia products. In addition, the new technology is working very well on iOS and iPad and Android. In fact, Microsoft is making sure one of the top rated products are Microsoft Office products on iOS. So you're not left alone if you're not on Windows. In addition, some new technologies coming like Windows 10 Continuum, which will allow you to have a phone, a small phone, work as a PC, and you just carry on to the next next um, okay, so that now we have reached here where I think I should talk a little bit more on the SharePoint. Now SharePoint is providing a lot of features on top of Office 365, or if you have your on-premise installation of SharePoint, then also it can provide a lot of collaboration uh, features. And it's a new way to work together. In the past, you would just work with the documents, but now with SharePoint, you can do much more focused work. So what all it can do? First of all, it can allow you to organize information. You are going to organize based on documents, based on task list, based on department, based on security level, and different kind of hierarchy. So that is possible in SharePoint. And it need not be complicated. It can be done in very simple way. Or if you have a lot of need, then that can be done as well. Because SharePoint is very um, um, a big platform which can allow you to do a lot of customization as well. So that is one thing, organize information. And I just touched a little bit on the build, in the sense you can build integration points, or you can build scenarios to pull information or export information. Then if we talk about the more on the organize area and this area, so then you're discovering information. This is all related to the search, right? So you are searching information, because once you start inputting information, you should be able to find it very quickly. Then you're talking about managing, so managing the security. So are you able to manage the security well now that all the information is in SharePoint or in the cloud? It is important that you are able to uh, control the information. Otherwise, the sensitive information gets leaked, or people can steal information. So that's where even the DRM, or digital right management, comes into picture, and that's how you secure your data. So that's where you will manage that. So here is a screenshot of SharePoint document sharing environment. So this is how the SharePoint started, right? Like it was a document management system, and now it has evolved. So I wanted to show you that this is how it looks when you're sharing documents. Why would you share here? So think like this. There is a OneDrive, and there is a OneDrive for business. So first of all, OneDrive is all for personal use, and even OneDrive for business is for your business document, which you are not going to share. Anything you want to share should be coming as a SharePoint item. Especially if the team is involved, that's where it becomes important, where everyone has access to all kind of data on SharePoint. It could be even checklist or task, OneNote, then calendar information, contact, all that can come. So share content does not only mean the documents, but here is an example for you on the document sharing on SharePoint. Okay, so another information is stores, sync, share. So there is a tool called OneDrive, which is going to actually download the data to your local PC. So you don't have to be connected all the time to cloud. Or if you're in the office environment and you sync the SharePoint to your PC or the laptop which you are going to carry around, it can have a local copy. So you can keep making the changes, and then when you come back to office or come back to a area where it has the Wi-Fi connection, it will sync back to the SharePoint. So that's pretty good. Stir and sync information. Uh, a couple of more screenshot. Share the vision. So another thing is, think like SharePoint as a intranet. Of course, it is an intranet, but think like more a website for internal employees. In addition, you can also share the unique SharePoint sites to your customer. So you can export the information to a new SharePoint site and share that with your customer. That become extranet. So you can have easily an intranet, which is for internal people, and then you can have extranet to collaborate with your partners and your customers. And creating the site is not a big job. Once you have a couple of templates configured, you can easily create the site just with a few clicks. Permissions can be set easily, as you can see on the top right. Here you see some share information. That's how you will actually give information to others by read-only means or edit means. So that's where you have the full control on the information you're going to be sharing. So your team can be in sync if they're working on multiple projects. It can be all looking at the same kind of information. That becomes very powerful. Work together securely. So let's look at this example where I have configured a SharePoint environment, which is on 2016 environment, or which is based on SharePoint 2016 release, or let's call it Office 365 version, because it's the latest. So on the left, you can see all the features are configured, like home, and some other features like announcement, calendar, documents, mailbox, which is a centralized mailbox for your emails, which can be sent to the site, notebook, task, and other links. On top, you have different departments, and like sales, marketing, HR, operations, and here is the homepage or the SharePoint intranet homepage for this company, and project summary is showing here. It's showing already 11 are late, 16 tasks are upcoming, and then other quick links are here. So you can see the quickly exactly how the SharePoint intranet looks like and how people can utilize the SharePoint. So that covers a quick overview on the Business Anywhere and a quick glimpse on the SharePoint latest version. So we will be coming more with additional information on SharePoint and other topics listed here like Azure, Dynamics Online, and 365. But that's all for today. Thank you for watching.